All right.
First roll, huh?
First roll of the day. You're giving it love. You're like, okay.
You gotta give it love. Come on.
Okay,
Any gamer knows you gotta give it love. You gotta rub those dice.
Oh, geez. Just roll already. Oh my gosh. Really? Is that how today is going to go? Okay, what's your pick?
I want to stop and get a cold brew coffee.
Okay. All right, we need to roll again.
Oh, you really want to win, huh?
Dang it, you barely beat me. Okay, what about after coffee? What about after coffee?
I want to go to Asia. I want to see what that looks like.
Okay.
So go wander around in Asia for a little while.
I have some fixing I need to do then. Good morning from Animal Kingdom.
Morning.
We have a very nerdy approach to our day today. We thought it would be really fun if I didn't lose mine, did I?
You better not have lost your die already.
I think I did. I did.
How did you already lose your die? I guess you're gonna have to roll mine.
Oh, I can't touch yours.
Yes, you
it's
can.
like contaminated. Anyhow.
Just means I want to win all the time.
So our nerdy approach to today is we are going to be rolling to see who gets to pick the next thing that we do. So we have a D20. Sadly, only one. Because I lost mine. It's one of the dice that you use when you play D&D. Whoever gets the higher of the rolls is the person who's going to pick the next activity that we do. Now, a D20 for those who don't know. You know what else?
Saves against what they're doing.
Yeah, let the DM explain it.
Yeah, D20 is your primary die. It's the one that basically is your luck of the draw for anything that requires luck of the draw. A skill check, an ability check, a saving throw, attacks, etc. is the king of the dice. So that's what we're going to use today. And if you haven't noticed, we have been doing things on a 20 scale, and that's because D20. We are going to roll a D20 to see, who rolls higher, and that makes our choices.
Yeah, I'm sad. I brought one. The one that I brought is it was like this olivey green that had very, very subtle gold shimmer, and I thought it was just kind of perfect because there's so much foliage, and if you ever get really close to any kind of botanicals, even if it's just the green leaves, it's never just like a shade of green. There's depth to it. So I thought it would be the perfect dice to have here in Animal Kingdom, and now I don't have it.
Mine's white and blue and gold and metal. So
it reminds me of Pandora.
Yeah, very much so. A little bit of cloudy sky. It's
so
going to be a long day.
It's going to be a really long day of Duke choosing if this is how we're going to start. Starting off with an 18.
Starting off with an 18. Then again, we could be wrong.
Maybe your dice just like me better.
Maybe. All right, so you won.
I see my dice. Here.
Oh, go get your die.
I mean, yours rolled better. That's okay, it was only a 12. And it doesn't count.
So in all truth, we rolled a couple times to start practicing, and she was losing. Her first roll was a 1.
That's not fair. So here's the thing. I didn't want to re-roll. He was like, oh, we should. We didn't even start yet.
You have to warm your dice up. There's never a D&D game that you don't sit there and roll a few times to see if your dice are happy with you that day.
I still think there's a pop.
Dice do have souls. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise.
I'm glad I found you. But seriously, look at, I don't know if you can tell, it's really pretty,
And so what's it going to be, boss?
What's it going to be? Well, technically, I booked something this morning just because it's always, honestly, I did that because my thought was it's always better to have something booked and then modify it than just not utilize that option of booking a lightning lane. So, he's going to hold on to my dice for me.
I'm going to put them in our bag.
Yeah, put it next to the other one that rolled so nicely for me. But yeah, we are going to head over to the world of Pandora and check in for Navi River Journey.
Sounds like fun.
It's a nice, relaxing, pretty way to start the day. Mm-hmm. It's actually kind of sad, the fun conversation that we have as soon as I put this down.
I know.
I was sitting here telling him, how do you
How do you get an 18?
How do you get above an 18?
And I'm sitting there going,
I was
10%
like-
chance.
I was like, this is gonna be bad. So the fact that it rolled a 19, I'm just like, how did that even happen?
It's all part
It
of
just
the
knew
fun.
we were supposed to go to Pandora. It's Pandora dice.
That's right.
Oh, come on. Look at how pretty that is. It's just so pretty. Also, just like, I can't even. It's so nice. The whole park is really, really nice. Just lovely.
That's so cool.
Isn't it neat? I just think it's pretty. And this is like, I know the dragon.
Yep.
So the dragon, and you're probably going to remember when I say this, but the dragon was because this was supposed to be like a mystic world. It was supposed to be about like mythological beasts.
Yeah.
And it evolved and it became the world of Pandora instead. So, but it is kind of fun to still see the dragon that's over here. This really is one of my favorite spots to sit because you chill and all the flotillas just come right underneath this bridge and continue down. But I literally sat here over the course of like an hour or so and saw every single flotilla the Animal Kingdom has. So from the drummers to every single character that they have. And they even have Launchpad on one of them. Did you hear me? Or were you pulling
Launchpad on one of
husband
them.
ear? Are you okay?
Yeah, I scraped my knee on the metal.
It's rough metal.
Yeah. See ya!
So they do a big circle. They actually come out in a spot that's near Asia and then do a whole big loop all around the park.
That's cool.
So you can catch these flotillas, whether it's the drummers or any of the characters, at almost every bridge that you come across. You just gotta listen. But I just like how it's almost like, just like with Galaxy's Edge, you just like pop in here and it's
And you're
just,
in a different world.
yeah. The thing's really cool at night because it glows.
Oh yeah. That would be cool.
Yeah. So we're gonna head to Navi first because we have a lightning lane that's about halfway through its time. And after that, we'll take a little stroll. How does that sound?
Sounds like a plan.
Cool. I'll actually show you a great spot right outside of Navi, next to the entrance, or the exit rather, where you can get like a nice little bit of misting and cool down for a bit.
Cool. I always do this. I always say something really profound. No, I don't.
No,
But
you say
honestly,
something that's a good point.
You know, watch the vlog. Watch it. Watch the vlog. Watch all the vlogs. Cool. Great. You can see this a million times on a vlog. And then the first time you actually walk in and look at it, it's a whole other thing. When you're standing here and seeing it, the scale of it is just, it feels different. I don't care how many times you've seen vlogs. I don't care how many times you've seen the images that, you know, we all show. The amazingness that is cool on a television or on your iPad or your phone. But when you're standing here, totally different animal. Very, very cool. So yeah, take the time to come out and do something like this.
This is actually one of the biggest points. I'm going to scoot over by the sign for Navi. This is actually one of the biggest points that I tell people. I don't care where you're traveling to. So if Disney is not your thing, going to theme parks is not your thing, I totally get it. When you go somewhere, a beach, another country, another city, on a hike, it's not just what you see.
Yeah.
It's the nuances. It's the sound of the rushing water. It's standing here and going, okay, wow, that really feels really big. It's looking at the incredible detail that's on here. It's seeing all the details of all the different animal footprints and all the botanical prints and how you can tell that there's all these different colors in the ground.
It's seeing the birds that are flitting around the rock.
Yeah.
And making it their home and taking something that man made to recreate something that was imagination, and they're going, okay, I can live with this, and they're making it their own, and just seeing it.
And just seeing it. It's, in other words, all this to illustrate, it's not just what you look at and the ride that you do, it's what you experience.
Yep.
And this is one of the biggest reasons why I have such an appreciation for like Disney Imagineering and the creative teams that go behind like the Wizarding World of Harry Potter and such, when you go in, you're not just looking like, oh wow, that's a really cool facade. You feel like you're there. That immersion is a whole other thing, because traveling is about the nuances that you experience. It's the smells, it's the things that you hear, the subtle things that you hear, those other pieces, those other elements. That is what being in another place makes you feel. There's a lot of times when I'm talking about like walking across the River Seine, and you're hearing and seeing the boats, and you see random people dancing along the side of the river, you know, or standing on a beach in Normandy, or being in Dubai and how hot and steamy but almost kind of spicy the air smells. Those are the things that you can remember that are not just like, oh, it was a really great attraction. Not attractions. It's just, okay, I'll get off my soapbox now. This is why I like traveling though, anywhere.
Hey guys.
Indeed.
Do you have anything else before I cut you off?
No.
Okay, good. Oh, see what I mean? Like, it smells different right here. You can see all these really cool botanicals, and you're walking underneath one of the floating structures. Anyhow, one of the things when we tapped in is she let us know there is another touch point. So when you're doing anything with Disney Genie, ask somebody if there's another touch point, because you can book a new lightning lane either when your 2 hours has come up, your 120 minutes has come up, or you've tapped in. So if there's another touch point, you need to know that. That way you know when you can go ahead and start booking that other lightning lane, and being able to stand here and do that while you have like a forced wait is a perfect time to do it.
Indeed.
You gotta stop talking before. Yeah, he gets all excited. He's like, but like, yeah, no. Please
really,
share.
Really cool. Impressive, you know, just imagery, the tricks that they use for the illusions that they provide, that way of making you feel like you're seeing exactly what they wanted you to see. Small little plant pieces that are floating or look like they're just floating in the air while they glow. Things like that. You can just see the tricks that they use that are really, really cool. Yeah, just fun.
One of the things that he's not saying is that we are both saying how we didn't look at the Avatar movies and think, oh, these are amazing, they're some of our best movies, or some of our favorite movies. They're just not.
They're
we
cool,
don't dislike them. They're cool. We acknowledge like the cool tech behind it, and I think they're pretty. I don't have that same draw that some other people have. So this reaction to the attraction that we're giving you is very much we appreciate how pretty it is and the technology. Like, they are really gorgeous movies. But yeah, it's not because we're big fans, but that attraction is just really cool. And it's really cool.
This ride rolled a 15 for me.
Okay.
It was fun. It was very, very light. There's no water to worry about. It's a relaxing cruise down the river. But just the views, the graphics, the way they do things, the way you can see the screens that they utilize to create those illusions, all very, very cool, very, very immersive. So
it's just pretty.
Yeah.
I would roll it a 14 or a 15. I think it's one of those things that I will ride when I'm here. I think it's a great way to slow down. I know that it is definitely among the more popular attractions that are here. So like I definitely think that it should be prioritized. But I think it's also just one of those, like Expedition Everest, it's fun and it's a little bit thrilling, and you know, Dinosaur is kind of fun in that way too. But this is just a great slow down, and it's pretty, and it's just a good time for you to be like, okay, it's a great thing for that too. So all right, we need to roll because we need to book another lightning lane.
We do.
And thankfully at Animal Kingdom you don't have to be quite as like, oh, I gotta book it like right this second, as you do as like, say, you know, Hollywood Studios or even Magic Kingdom.
We need a garbage can.
Yep, that way, because there's it's mystifying right here. I think they're done. So this is one of my favorite spots to kind of just stand. You can see that there's water on the ground too, but especially if it's breezy, if you stand here, you can get like, yeah, a little bit of mist coming off of the waterfall. It's a nice spot. So this, like, can you see that kind of woven?
Yeah.
So that's actually Flight of the Avatar. Or Flight of Passage, not Flight of the Avatar, wow. That's Flight of Passage. Ah, see? A little bit of mist. It's just nice. It's nothing heavy. But yeah, so that's where that is. The standby is 150 minutes. That's why if you at all want to go on something that's like Soarin' but Avatar themed, you definitely need to prioritize this one. It is a purchase. It is an individually paid attraction. This morning it was $14 per person, but that price can vary. All right.
You ready to roll?
Well, dice. I don't want to leave yet. I'm rolling with my left hand, so hopefully it doesn't hate me.
You get a chance.
Ooh.
Yeah, you win. I got a 3.
Ooh. Ooh. Can I make it a twofer?
Sure, I'll give you that.
If it was 11, I would be saying we're gonna go get beer.
That would be a better bribe for a DM. Pretty much anywhere.
Well, that wouldn't be a bribe though, because I want that too.
Still a bribe to the DM.
Okay. I love you. Oh,
Yeah,
I love
let's
you. I'm braving now. He's cracking me up. Again, because not a big like Avatar fan, but I'm like, okay, do you want to go do this or do you want to go do that? And he goes, no, but I definitely want to go get a picture in front of that monstrosity and send it to a friend and make them envious. I think the beer is a take on an IPA. So we started talking about stuff over here. I know. But I still kind of want to try it just because I do like trying things that are specifically made for a site. So I was just kind of like wayfinding because he's seen so many vlogs. He's heard of these places and he's seen reviews. So it's kind of nice to be like, this is the Thule Canteen. Yeah. You know, that place where everyone gets the cheeseburger pods and the noodle dishes and Pongu Pongu. And so I was pointing out just some of the things that were here. And I think I'm having this like feeling like we should kind of make it a priority to try the park specific beer today.
Okay. You want an IPA, that's your thing.
He's such a hooper. Yeah. Okay, so I've made my selection because I want to go get Joffrey's and not Starbucks. I can get Starbucks anywhere. Joffrey's is actually over towards Dino Land, so we're gonna hit Joffrey's and maybe go see if we can't bring a dinosaur back. Ooh. From another time period.
Bring the dinosaurs back. Let them eat all the... yeah.
Eat all the people that decide to cluster in a group of 8 in the middle of the walkway.
I may have thrown a dinosaur or two into the game because T-Rexes are fun to torture players with.
There's characters over here. It's a statue. It's over on the other side though.
Right here too.
And right there.
And right there.
All right, Dino Land USA, here we come. Let's go catch that dino.
Catch some dinos.
So, got over here to Dino Land. Hey, let's go to the bathroom really quickly. I come outside and check wait times because when I made my decision, Dinosaur was at a 5-minute wait. It's now at a 50-minute wait, and I refuse to stand in that long of a line. It's a cute attraction, and it's fun. And honest to goodness, I think what I like most about it, like I've said to him, is that the actual vehicle for the attraction reminds me of Indiana Jones, so it kind of has a nostalgia thing going on, but I'm not going to stand in an almost hour line for it. So we'll book that later. Now we do a
mulligan roll is what you're trying to say.
No. I took Expedition Everest is next on the list, so I thought we could go to Asia, which is something you said you wanted to do earlier. So we could do the Maharaja track, which I know you wanted to do, and we can go see all the monkeys squeaking and squawking.
So you're trying to use your
and there's
roll
coffee back there
to play against my love of coffee and my roll.
So, is that a bad thing?
This is what it looks like when you try to convince the DM that your roll was actually usable, or even better, that your plan will work.
What? I'm augmenting because you want to re-roll?
No, let's go.
We can re-roll.
Asia and coffee.
You just told me it was my... Yes.
Pay attention to the player ahead of you so you know what's going on.
There is no player ahead of us. It's just us.
Oh, yeah, that's
And it's
right.
just me. Anyway, but I thought that would be a nice idea. Yeah. You did really mention this morning that you wanted to go back there, and I know that yesterday when we were here, we really liked the trails. So I thought it'd be a little bit of, something for me and something for you.
Sure. I'm good with that.
Okay, let's go. we pretty much both agree that we would abstain from it. It's tough to be a bug.
Yeah.
It might be cute if you had kids with you, just to kind of see what they do, but it also might scare the kids. There's a lot of fluttering. There's a lot of like bug stuff, obviously, but you really do feel like there's bugs around you. So.
And I'm not a fan of spiders.
There's only one.
I can deal with spiders. All right, don't get me wrong. I don't run screaming at the girl when I see a spider, no matter what she thinks. Doesn't happen. I'll usually just squash the damn thing. But I'm not gonna catch it and carefully put it outside. No, it's a spider. Kill it. Too many legs. Too many. That said, all of my players know I love spiders.
In game, yes.
In game. Because they're horrible monsters. Too many legs.
I love you. Okay, on to Asia we go. I like all the detailing. I like the detailing everywhere. So I'm always gonna say that. But like even just the subtleties, there's just really soft subtleties. Even the lion that's on that sign has really cool swirls in it and has a lot of detail. It's just so much fun.
Yeah, the cracking in the walls kind of matches what you
Right.
can see in some of the old, Asian imagery. So really
Yeah,
cool.
it's really awesome. He's giving me all this crap. When I realized that dinosaur wasn't going to work out and that neither one of us would want to sit in a line that was close to an hour long for the, yes, we can go over there, for a dinosaur, then I picked a different option. And I thought you would have been okay with that. But ever since, he's been giving me crap.
Because her different option is like in the future, and now we're got to make plans. So
Fine.
in order to make plans,
Fine.
we have to roll some dice.
Just roll, okay? Stop yelling at me. Golly. Oh,
a 10.
a 7. All right, you pick.
I want to go down that jungle track.
Oh, Jesus.
You know why?
You know
why? Because we did the gorilla one yesterday, and it was a lot of fun. It was really cool. So now I'm curious what they have here.
You know
Plus,
what's
it's
funny?
right there.
It's just a second ago.
And I'm tired of running back and forth a million
Hey,
times.
this is what we could do if you wanted to. And he's like, we have to roll for it.
It has to be legal.
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 By who?
By our own game standards.
But we made the game standards. We can just not.
It's not how it
fine.
works.
Just go
Look,
walk in the
house
jungle.
rules
And
exist
may
for a
a
reason.
tiger find you? Okay.
This is what I put up with at the table all the time.
No, I'm your better player. Ooh, kimono. I only knew that because that's what she said. I would have been like, look, a lizard, a giant lizard. But that's just me. It is really cool back here, though. Oh, he turned. I'm talking about you. I know.
I know it's sad.
I did not say anything offensive, I swear. These trucks are just pretty. They're just cool.
Yeah. Yeah, the gorilla one was awesome. So I'm really excited about this one because, you didn't just go to see a gorilla and come back. There was all kinds of other things.
There was like a little mini menagerie that we went through and just, there was a lot. There was a whole bunch of things. Oh, I see you.
Another shot angle of him.
I see you sleeping.
There's not crowds of people, so I assume you can't see anything from here.
Oh, that's probably a good estimation.
Oh, there's one.
Oh, no, I can see.
We'll move over a little bit to allow this little one to see. But if you look right up there at the top of the trees, you'll see a couple of the monkeys.
Ooh, I do see them.
Very
You
cool.
see it in the
Very
black
cool.
and white long.
I kind of just think it would be fun to just bounce around those all day and just,
Way up high up on the rocks.
very cool. Very cool. So because he said there was hardly anyone there must not be anything to look at. We found something, and then of course, a flood of people comes. I blame you.
Always.
I blame you for
We bring all the crowds.
bringing other. Jeez, so full of yourself. Look at that. That's so cool. Wow. Very neat. Just in case, please no. But I did hear yesterday on the other truck that all the bats are males.
Okay.
Oh wow, look at that.
That's really cool.
Those are neat.
Yeah. Not wishing to see that.
So there is an exit where you can continue on the trek, or you can come in here. I have no problems with bats.
You know what's funny?
What?
I get annoyed with squirrels, and they're the rodents just like bats.
True. They are.
But I like bats.
So it looks like there's some feeders up here. Do you see the feeders up there?
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not seeing any friends. Unless they're, I would imagine they're
sleeping.
They're tucked in and they're sleeping somewhere. I love the different like decorations and details. See? Details. Maybe we should create a drinking game for how many times I say, oh wow, I like the details. Yes! He found one. You see it way up there?
Yep, you can see one. You probably have a better view.
So I wonder, so that is one up there. There's one over there by those feeders too. Do you see it up there? That's so cool. Look at this. This is also a viewing point, but it's like, it's a locked cage, but it's an old, like, wooden looking door. That's so cool. Ooh. Look at that. Yeah, just, oh, so cool. What is that called?
No, I don't see sun. But is that a new?
Maybe? GNU?
Yeah.
Yeah. Tiger Forest.
Very safe for walking in the well-traveled paths. And wear a mask on the back of your head. Because tigers will not attack you from the front. They only ever attack from the back. So they used to wear masks on the back of their heads. So they looked like they were looking backwards too. And it minimized the chances of getting attacked by a tiger.
That's wild.
Yep.
Do you see it there? There's like this platform, and then on the side of the hill right behind the platform. So pretty.
So pretty.
Oh my goodness. Just love
He's
it.
a big kitty. There he is.
Oh. Wow.
Sir, the Tiki room is calling you. You're a little late for audition.
Wow, that's pretty cool. That's so cool. I was starting to say that I think there should be an etiquette thing. Like, you know how you're standing outside of an elevator and you're waiting for it to open so that you can hop inside? Or maybe like it's a subway train or something like that. Some kind of closed-doored compartment. And if you stand directly in front of said doors, the people can't really get off unless you move. And unless the people get off, you can't get on, right? I feel like it should be like that when there's viewing points. If you're taking a picture and then you go to turn around and you literally go, I can't, you literally can't move because you're horseshoed in. And then you're like, excuse me. And they just kind of stand there. Like, you know, it's the same kind of thing. Like, if you want to see what's out here, can you just like leave me a space to get out? I know. It's busy. It's a park. And this is what it is. This is part of what it is to be in these parks. I just feel like there's certain things that
would make the experience better for all.
For everybody, yeah. It's like, you know, to me, that's a simple logic thing. Like, I can't get into that space unless it's vacated. Mm-hmm. But anyway, yeah.
Well, that was fun.
That was a really cute trek.
Yep.
Cute. That was cool. I liked both of these a lot.
Yeah, me too.
It was really nice to just kind of feel like you're escaping the noise of the park and just go see these really cool creatures. What do you think they rolled?
I'm going to say the treks rolled a 16.
Yeah.
You got to see pretty much every animal that was advertised. The bats were a little hard to see in this one, but eventually they were found. And hello, middle of the day. Duh. But yeah, I would say these rolled a 16. You get what's advertised. You get to see them really well. They're fairly up close for what they are. Mm-hmm. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. I like them a little bit more. I might give them like a 17 just because I would give these almost the equivalent that I would an attraction. Maybe not safari just because there's such a plethora of information on Kilimanjaro safaris, but like more than any other attraction, mm-hmm. I think these are cool, and I think they're part of what makes Animal Kingdom unique.
Indeed.
Shall we venture off?
Let's venture off.
Okay, let's go. Let's go escape a Yeti.
There's no one behind you, so if you want to take a second, we can. Cool, huh?
We got the back row.
Yay. Tickety, 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 tickety.
It's bright.
It's very bright.
What do you guys think of the view over here?
Well, you already destroyed that.
It's that we can't go the way we came.
Ooh.
Dun dun dun.
Dun dun.
The only things I can deal with that is a harsh braking.
Yeah, it's kind of tough, especially in the dark. You're not expecting it.
Second most expensive behind Hagrid's. Oh! Glad we didn't eat yet. Now we gotta roll to see what we do next. We'll see some trash cans.
Yes.
Let us go decide the fates.
So, shall we see what the fates decide?
Sure.
14. That's a 9.
That's no. That's a 19.
Oh,
see?
is that what that is? Yeah.
All right. What are you picking?
I want to take a picture. I want a photo op. We haven't done
Photo
enough
op.
of those. I want a photo op.
Oh, jeez.
There's
A
got to be one
photo
around
op.
here that'll be pretty cool.
Okay. Well, after the photo op, what do you want to do?
Oh man.
Just
Think
come
of
on.
something quick.
Yeah. I still
15 to
didn't
3.
get that. Jeez. All right.
After the photo op,
Uh-huh.
I want a beer.
All right. Let's do it. We are now going to head over to Nomad. Since he rolled and he gets to pick, he opted for beer. So I think we're going to get beer and snacks and go
Or
see if we
drinks
can.
in general. You don't
Yeah.
gotta drink a beer.
That's true.
That was great.
That's cool.
That is so cool. They'll actually hang out sometimes. They don't always go like directly back to where their home is necessarily. So it's kind of cool that way.
That's pretty cool
Enjoy
timing.
the rest of your adventures here.
That's so awesome.
Animal Kingdom.
What'd you think?
That was cool.
Yeah. There was a couple
It
of
was just a timing thing. We were wandering around
Yep.
and saw Kevin suddenly, and then, hey, look, birds.
yeah,
So,
very cool. So we're seated at Nomad Lounge. There was a hiccup, so sometimes notifications won't go through. So if it feels like you haven't, like you've been waiting or you've waited the period that's estimated, double check. There's a possibility, like with us, that your notification didn't go through, and I'm receiving notifications. Like I'm getting notifications from the park for other things. So for whatever reason, that one failed. Not sure. But it also helped that we'd been standing here for about 20 minutes, or not here, but right outside the entrance for 20 minutes. So she knows we weren't just like running late and claiming that we didn't get a text.
this is cool.
Yeah.
It's cool. I'm sad that we're directly in the sun. We did get a screen to help cover that, but There's not a lot of many options that are not directly in the sun here, but yeah, it's a really cool ambiance. I like it.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. We did order drinks for each other again, and he actually ordered me the specialty cocktail that's listed on the menu in here. So there is a menu on the app, but they do have a bill, like not a sandwich, but like a sandwich board that has a few things that you may not find on the menu on the app. So like this cocktail isn't listed on there, and I'm pretty sure he had something else picked out and then saw that and changed his mind. He's nodding. Okay, cool. But like
I had the margarita picked up.
Yes. Okay. I wondered if you were gonna pick that. Was it the one with like mezcal or was it the other one?
It's the one that had with like it's supposed to have like a spicy kick to it.
That's what I saw. It had like a juice. It had like a juice puree.
Green shimmering
Yes.
margarita, which
I
was
wondered.
a Reposado tequila, Ancho Reyes chili liqueur.
That
which
one.
I was like, ooh, that sounds like a spicy margarita.
Right. I wondered if that was what it was. I thought it was either that or it was going to be the one with mezcal, which I think was like the Roto. I have to look at the menu, but anyway, so things that are not on the other menu. So no soup is listed on the standard menu. The charcuterie wasn't listed. The mac and cheese and the cauliflower were not listed on the menu that you can find on the app. So, you know, definitely take a look at the menu ahead of time, but you might find things listed here for specials that you won't see otherwise. So good thing to know. But we have our drinks coming. He's, of course, awesome, smart server and is going to be bringing us water as well. And then when he comes back, we will go ahead and place an order to get some snacks.
Yeah.
Very, very, very tasty. It's a little bit sweet, but it might just need to be mixed up a little bit. Duke said that he liked his too. He thought it was pretty darn tasty. Who do we have? Oh, it's Timon.
For me, these both roll a 16. Flavorful, well balanced. You can get the alcohol in them. Yeah, I think they needed to be stirred a little bit. You can see the separation.
Like it just settled a little bit because it's so warm.
Yep.
But
once you stir it up a little bit, you get that balance through. They're tasty.
very tasty. Yeah, good stuff. But also, don't forget to hydrate. Hydrate. Bread services here. Looks amazing. Yum.
Crispy cauliflower.
Yep. This is really just our jam though. We really like just ordering several different things and trying them. So the whole kind of tapas style and that kind of fun and environment, that's what we like to do anyway.
Indeed.
So let's dive in. Okay. What are you going to try first?
I'm going to try the cauliflower.
Alrighty. Let's see
Highly intrigued.
Let's see what you think. Steal this one before it falls. Okay, never mind. It's not going to. It's a big piece.
That's really good.
He doubted me.
No, I didn't.
It's really good.
That's really good.
Yeah. What does it roll?
I've had fried cauliflower before.
Uh-huh.
That definitely takes a notch up. They warned us when they sat down that they like crazy spices here.
Mm-hmm.
It's not spicy hot. There's a spice to it, a lump. But that's really, really tasty. It's got some warmth. It's got some spices going. You can get curry. You can get a bunch of different things in there. It's well cooked. Yeah, that probably rolls like that would roll a 15 for me.
Okay. I would probably give it a good 14 or 15. I think what they mean by spices is that the food here is African and Asian influenced. So there's going to be a lot of flavor spices in what you eat. So if you have picky eaters or that's just not your jam, like if you don't like Indian food or Thai, those kinds of flavors, then or Ethiopian, like if you don't like those kinds of flavors, if it's too much, then Tiffin's and Nomad Lounge is not going to be a place for you to get snacks. So yeah, just some really good food.
Pods in that case.
Yep, go get some cheeseburger
Also
pods at
really
Situli. Look at that. That is so cool. Okay. This is really good. All right, let's try some of the sauces. The bread alone, at least this one, I would say that rolls a good like 14 on its own. You could eat this by itself. It's awesome.
It's got some curry in there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, what did you think?
That's really good.
It's really good.
Really,
Thank
really
you. What do you think it rolled on its own?
Just the bread itself?
Yeah.
Probably a 14.
Okay.
Good flavor.
All right, I'm gonna try one with the yogurt, and then the other one I have the chili on.
Chutney, right?
The chutney. That's what it said. Yogurt's nice. It's creamy. It's rich though. The chutney is sweet.
Chutney is definitely sweet.
It's not bad sweet. Just, yep, it's just what it is. It's going to add that kind of tangy sweet, and like umami flavor.
Yeah.
All of it's good.
Yeah.
I like the style of the bread service. I would probably rate the bread service about a 16.
Yeah, I'd give it a 15.
You 15? Okay.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Really tasty. Drama. We found something we disagree on.
Drama at the base camp.
It's a thing. This is really good. It's soft. It's buttery. It's got some fun flavors to it. This, like cracker style puffed bread
Yeah.
is, I know, I'm like, I don't know. It's just amazing. It's really good. It's like, it doesn't crumble and fall apart in your hands, but once you get it in your mouth, it's like it just falls apart and melts. It's just so good.
Really good.
This is just really good. There's so much flavor in it. There's so much like texture. It's thick and it's unctuous and rich. I was saying that if I had to pick an order, it would be 1, 2, and then 3.
Whereas if I pick that same order, it's 1, 2, and 3.
I know. We disagree. We can't. We're done.
That's it, I'm done.
It's over. It's over. Can't do it. Next round, the Cuban Frita sliders.
Yep.
And we also have the Nomad Bowl. I really like yuca fries, so I'm excited about that. All right, let's dive in. What do you think?
I'm gonna start with the slider.
Me too. Why did you? That was
Because
mine.
it's
It was closer
my
to me.
my hand.
Oh, but it was closer to me. That makes no sense.
Yeah. No, I've
No,
handled
but that's
food.
the one I was gonna take.
No,
Now
I
that you
handled
check
food.
the other
Oh, well.
one.
Deal with it.
What do you think?
Not bad.
I honestly
it is very
wouldn't.
strongly like curry.
Yeah. It's good. But I'd probably roll it like a 12.
Yeah. I feel like it's overcooked.
Uh-huh. Yeah. That patty is really dry.
Yeah.
I have had far worse park food, so I'll take it. The yuca fries are good. I think they're well cooked, but I think they stand to use more flavor. That's what Juke was saying. We were both agreeing that the ones that are in Docking Bay 7 that you can get with some of the orders there were far better.
Yeah.
Way more flavor.
I would rate these like the fries. I'd probably rate like an 8.
Yeah,
They're
same
a little
here.
disappointing inside. There's not enough flavor to them. They can hold more flavor than that and still stand out. So.
I agree. I'm curious about this though. Everything here.
What do you rate it? What's the roll?
Probably like an 11.
Okay.
The chicken's pretty dry. But like the mushrooms are really tasty. There's a lot of really fun textures here. So it's definitely not bad.
For flavor, this would get a 14. Fun flavor. Not bland. Really good there. Overall, this gets a 9 from me. Your second round, I was not nearly as happy as you were.
Yeah, I agree. The rice, even to me, like, don't get me wrong, I don't mind al dente rice. That's right on the edge. It's right on the edge of even being al dente. It's pretty darn firm.
It's... Yeah.
It's not bad, but it's not
Not bad.
mind-blowing.
But there's a lot of room for improvement here.
I agree. All right, so we're rolling to figure out what we're gonna do next after Tiffit, or after Nomad Lounge. So what are we doing?
13.
He's got a whole 13. Okay.
See, cockeye.
Okay, but I would still call it a 13. That's what's mostly up. So we need to roll again. Don't you think?
I'll give you that.
I was trying to be honest. I thought it was mostly 13 that was up. So to be fair. What is that?
14.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know. I still kind of feel like you won the first one. It was a 19.
Yeah, I know, but it doesn't really work that way because it was cockeyed.
Uh-huh.
So, what are we doing next? You won. 14-1.
Dinosaur.
We're just waiting on our churros, and then we'll do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, churros. Get a nice little sugar spike going. Be awesome.
Yep.
Yay. What do you want to, what after that? What are we going to do after that?
I don't know. Roll.
Uh-huh. Roll again while we have the time. 5 versus your 12. All right. So what are we doing after that?
Going to get a beer.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. All right. We've got our churros. I'm excited. I could use a little bit of a boost at the moment.
Yeah,
Sitting here in the sun and warmth and a little, just enough of a drink to help you relax. It's like, okay, I could kick back and just like fall asleep. Like the lounger sofas looked, you know, we're looking rather enticing. Like I could just go pass out. Yay. I'm so excited. These are actually pretty decent. They're still nothing compared to Disneyland churros, but I think they're pretty good. What sauce are you going to try first? Or are you going to try it alone first?
I'll try alone, then I'll do vanilla, then I'll do coffee, then I'll do both.
Okay.
It's pretty good churro. They're fluffy.
Mm-hmm.
But with that really good outside crisp that comes with a churro. Nice lightly dusted with cinnamon sugar, so that's always good. Vanilla's good. Adds a little creaminess. The bitterness of the coffee, that's really good.
Yeah, I agree. What do you think they roll?
For a dessert, I would say they roll a 14.
Okay.
Flavorful, not overly sickeningly sweet, especially with the coffee. That bitterness really helps. Yeah, tasty. I roll them a 14.
Okay.
What about you?
I kind of liked that strawberry one that they had here before because it felt like it added a little bit of a brightness to something that already has like the sugar creamy kind of flavors going on. I do like the coffee better than the vanilla. I actually just like them on their own. I would say they probably roll a 13 or a 14. They're pretty good. Obviously, it's one of the things I said I wanted to get when we were here, so definitely glad we have it, and I'm excited to finish these off and go have some more fun. I love you.
magnificent creatures. I tagged them with a locator during an unauthorized field trip. Otherwise, I'd be traveling with you.
What'd you think?
That was fun. Definitely a rattler, man. You bounce around a lot. But cute. Definitely cute. The darkness is fun. It adds to the ambiance
Thrill
of
of it
it.
all.
It was cute. It was fun.
Okay. I like that one. I think it's silly, but I think it's fun. And I like animatronics. So I think that's a good one. Alright, now we gotta figure out what we're gonna do now. Alright, you said beer.
Hello and welcome to the party, friends. Everybody join us tonight for the stage of the dance.
Beer.
Yes.
Green
Look,
beer.
Green beer. Look, brown beer. Guess what?
They both taste like
They
IPAs.
are IPAs. No matter which one you drink. Still going to taste like an IPA. But beer.
Okay.
Cheers to that.
Alright. Now we're rolling to see what we do next. See what happens. I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna own it. It's mine.
You're gonna capitalize on it?
I'm just gonna get it. Oh,
19.
Fudge monkey.
Boom.
It's
You gonna show it?
It's
gonna show
it's
it?
a 31.
31 on a D20.
Remember in Pirate
yeah.
League and they rolled the dice?
Yeah,
It was
sure.
2 pieces
No,
of dice
yeah.
and she said I see
No.
15 or 51. What do you see? No?
I win.
Yeah. So he got a 19 and I got a whopping 13. You have let me down.
We're gonna go on the safari.
So, all right, fine.
I liked it. It was
twist
fun.
my arm. Okay, fine. But you know what? Because I really did win, it's like opposite day or something. I picked the back row.
If we can
wait
get the
for the
back row, sure, yeah. All right.
Let's
So
go.
We'll do that and then
Let's
drink
go.
our beer on the way, and we'll roll again after that. I have a really interesting idea, so you better hope I don't win.
Uh-oh. Okay. All right.
I'll win.
Probably. I am going to take you along the nice path that goes between here and Africa that isn't down the main drag. There should be a bit more shade, and hopefully it's a little bit less crowded than anywhere else. Are you okay?
Where am I going?
On your hat, love.
Oy vey. I've been
like-
putting them on the hook the whole time, so change my spot and totally forget it.
Yep, once you totally did it, yeah. Oh well, you got them. We're good. It's okay. Plus, you know, there's sunglasses abound when you're in the tchotchke shop, so you would have been okay.
Yeah, I'm tired of buying new sunglasses every time we go somewhere just to use them.
I don't blame you. That is why we get cheap ones, though.
True.
Definitely heard the drummers more than I have any other time I've been here.
This is third or fourth time we've heard and seen. Hi, third or fourth time we've seen the drummers.
Yeah.
We did get to see a couple of the other ones though, and I think my favorite was Uncle Scrooge.
I really like that one because you never see Scrooge.
Let alone
And you
Launchpad.
Never see
Come on.
Launchpad. In fact, I thought it was really funny because they weren't announced when I saw them the first time. They just kind of were coming through and had music playing. And I was like, Launchpad! And he blew me kisses.
Oh,
and then,
I noticed he didn't do that while I was here, so he must have known better.
Probably, yeah. But this is like a nice little trek,
It really is pleasantly shady.
right? That's why I was like, let's take this
On
route
a
back.
90-degree day, a pleasantly shady location, totally
Yeah.
a good thing.
Very nice. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Hey!
Really see, just relaxing, like right there.
I know, if there was a spot to sit, I would just sit, tell you the truth. He gave you the courtesy, like, you know, yeah.
Dog, we love you.
Greetings, fellow wilderness explorers. Floating down the Discovery River from Disney Pictures.
Oh, that was cute. You missed it.
What?
Like right as soon as you turned, he did like a I can't do it because I'm holding onto the camera and a beer. But he like rubbed his face and like flapped his hands at the same time, kind of like I love you, I love you, I love you kind of a thing.
Yep.
It was really cute.
A lot of people think they're related to zebras because of their white stripes, but they're actually related to giraffes. The males will have ossicones or little horns on their head, and the okapi have a long prehensile tongue that they use to grasp leaves off the trees. Over to the left side is a black rhinoceros. They can weigh up to 3,000 pounds. And they have a prehensile or finger-like lip that they use to grasp leaves off the trees. And over to the far left side are the kudu. The females do not have horns and can be found in groups of 3 to 10 individuals. Right side out of the water, you'll see the Nile hippopotamus. Their diet mainly consists of fish, but they'll eat anything unfortunate enough to cross its path. They're often called Watusi after the people who first domesticated them. Their horns grow about 3 to 4 feet long. They have an 18-inch long prehensile tongue. Their tongue is a dark purple color, which will help prevent it from getting sunburned. Another Ankole cattle to your left side. Each giraffe will have their own unique pattern, just like every human has their own unique fingerprints. On your right side, you'll see the wildebeests. They're often called new because the vocalizations they make sound like new, new. A group of giraffes are called a tower. The savanna is an area that does not get enough rain to be considered a rainforest, but it does get too much rain to be considered a desert. We're going to see some more giraffes coming up to the left side. Might be able to catch a glimpse of that 18-inch long prehensile tongue. The savanna does have 2 seasons, the dry season and the rainy season. During the dry season, you'll find strong hot winds, and during the rainy season, there is enough rain to flood low-lying areas. Coming up will be the red clay pits. And over to the right side, you'll be able to see elephant tusk marks in the clay. And that's because the elephants will consume the clay in order to supplement their diet with mineral.
Coming up here on the right, you will see this really cool lunch spot. This is used for Savor the Savannah, and you will be brought out in your own safari vehicle. You'll come out in your own safari vehicle, like the one we're in, as part of a tour, and then you come up here and they give you your own dining experience, but you get to sit out here and enjoy your lunch while you just observe all the animals in the savannah. It's
Person for a while there.
I really just want to find Haley and say
Thank her again.
thank you again. So here's the thing, okay? I understand that people are going to get tired. They're going to get really tired. They're saying the same thing over and over again. I understand. It's got to get boring. I I feel bad for anybody who waits in a 45-minute, 55-minute line and has been looking forward to that attraction and says, wow, this person not only gave me minimal information, but it was really kind of just boring to follow and listen to, because the way she talked, friends, was like this. And it was almost like
Siri.
she was trying to figure out what to say as she was saying it. It was legit painful. And some of it was repetitive, so it wasn't even new information, even within that particular venture. So it's just, anyway, it's not terrible. It's never terrible to go on the safari. It's really pretty. It's just kind of a bummer that...
And you get different experiences. This time we had the rhinos that were within like...
They were really close.
2 feet of the vehicle. It was crazy.
I was actually kind of surprised that she drove between the mother and the baby.
Yeah, I was too.
I thought
I was
that maybe...
not anticipating that.
Yeah, I thought she might have waited on that one just so it didn't irritate anybody.
Shall we roll one more time?
Yeah.
What's it gonna be?
I think I'd like to go back to Epcot for food.
Nice.
But first, let's go see some dancers. That's so cool. We're gonna make our way over to our room really quickly and just kind of do a deposit. The thing that we've really, I think the thing I like the most about having the club level innkeeper's room, the lounge, is that we can get water. Giant bottles of water, refilled water. We can get it as much or and as often as we want. There's drinks all the time. Yes, there's snacks and there's continental breakfast and stuff, which it's been a pretty decent continental breakfast.
Really has.
But honestly, being able to go get water, I wish I could. It's upstairs. I'll show it later. Maybe like here. We've been able to get that giant water bottle. So primo, like, water is expensive. Water is expensive and it sucks. And you can bring refillable containers. But just being able to get that and even to get sparkling water has been awesome. Yeah. So we're going to drop some stuff. We're going to go get some water to take in with us. And we're going to go into Epcot tonight. Pretty sure that we're just going to take these last few hours and not vlog it, just so we can just enjoy each other for a little while.
We had a lot of fun today, and I think that it's always fun to show the nerd side and have a good time.
Yeah, it's a very good time. I might even change my shirt.
I don't blame you.
Just to kind of feel a little bit fresher.
Yeah, we sweated a lot. Today was a 90-degree day with a bright
warm.
Sun. It was warm, to say the least.
No bright suns. That's that's Hollywood Studios and Batu, and that's how you greet.
Right, yeah.
Not what it was. That's Animal Kingdom, entirely different thing.
Yeah. The sun was very bright.
There we go. Here's our very awesome room that we've had this whole time. It's been really beautiful. Here is the view that we've had, which hasn't been anything super spectacular, but it's been really lovely being here. And I'm just going to say goodnight to you guys now, because I am not going to get to see Harmonious anytime after this again, because it'll be done as of March 31st. So I am ready to go just sing and dance and not cry again.
She'll cry again.
But thank you so much for being here. Like, subscribe, leave a comment. Tell us what your favorite park is. I'd love to know what your favorite park was. And what's one thing that you really wish you could have done that you didn't get to do. And I look forward to seeing you guys next time. Take a look at our travel partner, because our travel partner has made this possible, and this is really awesome. Yep. All the handles and information are down below. Yes, indeed. So, see you guys around. Cheers. For post.
Hello. So, little post edit here. I know we said goodnight. Sure. Yeah, it happens. Beer. But here's the thing. We decided to come out and we managed to get some seats to eat because it's kind of hard sometimes. We had like a 7 o'clock reservation to eat at Rose and Crown, one of our favorite places to eat. The fish and chips are
Always good.
Always good in a massive amount. Just be careful. It's filling. We mentioned to our waiter because he asked us what we were going to do, and we were like, you know, we've been friendly with the waiter the whole time. Again, be nice to people. Oh my God, be nice. Be nice. Be patient. Right. He asked what we were doing afterwards, if we had any plans, and we were like, yeah, we're going to go find a spot to sit and watch the fireworks. And he said, oh, we have a perfect spot. And we looked at him like, oh.
I thought he was going to put us in those tables right
I thought he was going to put us in the tables, which looked like they were like the quick serve tables. You know, you get quick serve, you pick your own spot. People camp at those from like 7. Good luck.
People have been camping. They were camping there before we got
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
Oh no, he brought us down, unhooked the rope, and got us on the other side of the rope. So we're in this little section that's roped off from everybody else near the VIP, like, special seating. We don't have seats, but I don't need seats. We can make do. And then, yeah, we'll lean. And when the fireworks are going, I ain't sitting anyways. All right, so this is our view from this location. I'm gonna step closer to the wall, and you will see that we can see really well.
Well, that was nice of you to share that with them.
Little extra, little post bonus. Enjoy your time. Hopefully you come out here, and signing off for the second time. Cheers.